Hello guys, this is Rozy Matchmaking Queen. I am here again to let you know about 4 ways to repair a relationship, a friendship, or leave it behind if it is a toxic relationship. So, number one is reflect and write down the good things he or she has done. If you want to repair a relationship and you know you still need that relationship, the next thing you should do, and if you want to have a good conversation, how to talk it over, when you are into a relationship and in the midst of breaking up and you still love the person and you want to still remain in that relationship, there are certain things you need to do, which I said I have four. So I will let you know. Number one is to write the good things he or she has done. Number one, you write to list them down before you have a good conversation. Because when you start attacking and start talking about the previous negative things he or she has done, complain about the bad side, complain about everything, you are not getting to a good place. So our advice, start with a good record. The good things he or she has done previously, write it down and begin to spit it out and begin to explain it to him or her. Oh, this is what you will be doing, but I want us to do in this way, in a better way, that we're going to have a solid relationship. There's a good communication way. Our advice, let there be a good communication in the midst of your conversation. Because when you start having a negative conversation, it brings a negative vibe in the conversation. So why not just write it down and make it plain for him or her to understand the exact point you want them to repair. So I will go now to number two. Number two, I will say this in number two. It's choose a different way of communication. There are different ways of communication. You may choose in the bedroom, maybe at the time he's sleeping or when she's sleeping. You can wake him or her up in the middle of the night, or you can decide to take a walk, or you can decide to to go to a cafeteria or a restaurant or a place or cool park. In a cool place, just choose a different way, different from the previous way you have been doing. Just choose a wonderful place that you can be able to have a different conversation that is going to enter into that person's brain. Because when you are standing, communicating at that time, it may not be the right time for the person. Check the mood at that time. Check the mood what the person is at that. Is he in a good mood to listen to you? Is he in a bad mood? So choose a very good mood where you can communicate with that person, because it's very, 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 very many few people understand a way of communicating. Not everybody, because some people will just start, no, 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 why do you do this to me? I don't like it. Why let's just make it this way. Do you want this relationship to work? Nagging cannot repair a relationship. You don't nag to repair a relationship. You talk to it. You communicate rather. That makes the relationship work. But when you want to repair a relationship and you want to start bringing out faults, you want to start bringing out the red side of the person, it's not going to work. And look for a better place, as I said earlier on, where you can have a good communication with that person. In a good place, it may not be in the house. Choose a different place, a different joint, a different environment where you can have a good conversation. And the person will say, wow, there's a lot of things you need to do to communicate with your partner. It's not it's not necessary you must nag before you communicate. Communicate calmly. I will advise you, if you also need to be matchmaking, you need a serious relationship, contact Rozy Gospel. I'll be there to listen to you. And if you want a counseling and you are in the need of breaking up, please don't break up yet. Listen to an advisor or someone that will advise you or counsel you in the way you should go about it. But if it's a toxic and domestic violence, I will advise you to separate for a while we get someone to um, discuss with the person and know what exactly the problem is. So I remain your Rosie. See you next time on my next video. Always.